Hello everyone, I'm Ryota Kobayashi. Today, I talk about the ICWSM paper, Modeling Collective Anticipation and Response on Wikipedia. This work is collaboration with Patrick Gildersleeve, Takeaki Uno, and Reno Ramboite. We focused on peaks of activity in online media. Previous works found that the peaks are due to endogenous and exogenous shocks and classifies them into different classes. Most of the research has focused on an unexpected event, such as an earthquake and school shooting. But here, we would like to ask, what about the planned event, such as an election, a football match, and film release? We collected the time series of Wikipedia page views for pre-planned events. We consider more than 3,000 of events of 5 popular categories: election, sports event, association football match, film release, and holiday. We collected hourly page views for 10 days before and after the event. For example, for the NHL Winter Classic in 2016, we downloaded the hourly view activity of this Wikipedia page, 2016 NHL Winter Classic, from December 22nd to January 11th, and we obtained a time series about the online attention to this event. We explore 2 research questions about temporal patterns of collective attention towards a planned event. The first question is, what are the essential characteristics of the temporal patterns? To answer this question, we consider a simple model of collective attention dynamics. This model incorporates 3 factors: anticipation before the event, response after the event, and circadian rhythm. Our model is described as follows. CT describes circadian rhythm. DT describes the anticipation and response. This figure shows the meaning of parameters. A minus, B minus, tau minus represents the amplitude, baseline, and the time constant of the anticipation. A plus, B plus, tau plus represents the amplitude, baseline, and the time constant of the response. Surprisingly, this simple model can fit the Wikipedia time series accurately. Here is an example of 5 category events. Black dots are the data, and the magenta lines are the model fits. We also found that the peak widths relate to the event categories, while the election, film, and holiday events exhibit broad peaks. The peak of the football match is quite sharp. Next, we examine the second question. How is event-related information associated with a temporal pattern? If the temporal pattern is associated with the event category, the category information should improve the prediction accuracy. To confirm this, we did a prediction analysis. This is a setup. We developed a Bayesian method that utilizes the category information and predict the time series for 6 days after the event date. Here are the prediction result for 5 categories of events. Again, the black is the data. The magenta is a prediction of the proposed method. The cyan is a prediction of the baseline method. The result shows that the event category and the anticipation parameters help to improve the prediction. In addition, we compared the prediction error with existing methods. The smaller value means a better prediction. These panels and table show that our method achieves better accuracy than the existing methods. We also did clustering analysis, and the result shows that the model parameters are associated with the event categories. We identified 6 clusters, and 4 of them correspond to a single category. The cluster 1 corresponds to sports, the cluster 2 corresponds to football match, the cluster 3 and 4 corresponds to film release events. Finally, we examine the relationship between the time series and the event outcome. Let's consider a football match in the UEFA Champions League, Manchester City versus Liverpool FC. Here we plotted the attention time series of the 2 teams, Manchester City FC in cyan and Liverpool FC in magenta, before and after the match. And this arrow shows when the match started. Can you guess which team won the match? Liverpool won the match. Indeed, we observe that the persistent activity from the time series of the winner team and the rapid decay from the time series of the loser team. We also found that the response time constant of the winner is higher than the loser. Thus, we confirmed a quote by Juvenkropp, "No one remembers losers." Let's summarize the paper. We explore 2 research questions about the temporal pattern of collective attention. The first question is, what are the essential characteristics of the temporal patterns? We show that the exponential anticipation, response, and circadian rhythms are essential factors of the collective attention. The second question is, how is event-related information associated with the temporal pattern? Our short answer is that the response pattern is determined by the anticipation and event information. Specifically, we show that the category information helps to improve the prediction. The clustering result of the time series is associated with the category, and response patterns are associated with the outcome of the football match. In addition, we also propose a hypothesis about which type of events people anticipate online. Please check the discussion in the paper if you are interested. Thanks for the attention.